everyone. I hope you've had a lovely summer, and now that school has resumed, you may just see more Facebook Lives from me. The children have gone back to school, and that will give some of the grown-ups a little bit more time. To do more live videos and also to be creative. My storytelling series is still continuing, and I hope there are things you're learning from it. And today I'll be speaking about the touching story. Do we need a touching story? Do we have touching stories? I think we all do. We all experience times in our lives, high times, low times, happiness, joy, sadness, grief. We all go through those emotions. And if you can put that in a story, it can really reach the heart of your audience. And that's the reason it's called the touching story. A touching story needs a conflict. In fact, every story does, but the touching story needs a conflict. And the emotions that it will cover will be happiness, joy, sadness, anger, grief, you name it. There are loads of emotions out there that you can bundle into a story. The key to this is getting it right. I've put on my Facebook Live, the touching story, don't get worked up. Because if you come to your audience like this, or you're shouting, then they can't really take on the message. And in truth, when I was researching this, when something happens that's emotional, that's the time we tend to go inward. We pull back a little. We do some reflecting. And that's the reason I put don't get worked up. So to tell a good emotional story, don't be over melodramatic, as they say. Try to understate what's going on, and that way the connection with your audience will be stronger. They will remember it because someone in that room has experienced something similar. An emotional story can be told in two ways, a direct way and an indirect way. A direct emotional story is all about your dialogue and your tone. In fact, you become like a narrator. But an indirect, touching emotional story, the emotion is on the characters. Today I've been thinking about transitions I've made in my life and what they were like, simply because I saw my daughter starting high school yesterday. And it made me reflect on different stages of transitions that I went through and how I took them. And the story that I'd like to share briefly was meeting my friend Andrea. My first job when I came here in the summer of the mid-90s was to give out leaflets in sunny Peckham. Never been to Peckham before. And while I was giving out the leaflets, a lovely woman came up to me and said, "Would you like some popcorn?" And I thought, what an amazing offer. I happily said yes. And she came back and she said, "Would you like some Pepsi?" I thought, oh, this is looking good. I said yes. We started talking. I decided to share a story with her. The story was about a man in Jamaica who told me something. And I shared that story with her, and we had a little giggle. And she said to me, "The only person who could have told you that is my dad. We have been friends since the day we shared the popcorn in Peckham. And we have had a friendship that has spanned over 20 years. So in today's video, I'd like to say happy birthday, Andrea, and thank you for all the years of friendship. I'm going to switch off now and allow my lovely viewers to do something fabulous. I'm looking at the clock and I know it's time to get some other stuff on the way because I'm doing a talk this evening. If there's anything you'd like me to cover, please ping me a message or put it in the comment box. Feel free to like the video, share it, laugh if you can, if ever I'm funny, but it's always wonderful joining you on Facebook Live. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay tuned for more on storytelling. Bye bye.